Step on a crack, break your mom's back. Well, these mothers are so mothering that we're skipping those cracks.
Absolutely, we are.
Hello, dear friends in other towns that are probably going to be the only one listening to
Yes,
this.
friends and family. Hi, mom. Speaking of mom,
Speaking of mom, we're talking about people who are what, Selma?
mother.
Okay,
In every sense of the word,
in every sense of the word,
mother.
mothering. Are we going to talk about just women?
No.
No, we're not going to
No,
talk
we're
about
not
just
going
women.
to talk about just women. We are going to have a blast, and
Yeah,
we are very inclusive.
absolutely.
Not just men and women, but also animals. If it comes
Animals,
down to it.
animals mothering, plants
Absolutely.
mothering.
Yes. So essentially, what we're doing is we're gonna pick people that we consider to be mother,
Or topics that we consider to be
topics,
mother.
movies, TV shows,
Anything that's mother. Not
anything.
about motherhood.
Yeah, no, we can have one episode that's about motherhood
No, we can talk about
directly.
motherhood in this, but
Yeah.
motherhood is mothering.
Yes.
But is mothering motherhood?
No,
No.
it's not.
No, it's not.
Yes. So
So name a mother that's not mothering.
mother that's not mothering.
Mother that's not mothering. Gypsy's mom.
Gyp-
Gypsy Rose Blanche's
Yes.
mom. Gypsy Rose Blanche's mom is
Is
not
not
mothering. Name a mother that is mothering.
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose herself.
Yes.
Is she? No, but she's not a mother.
Yeah, I know.
Name
I
a
don't
mother
know.
that is
Madonna.
mothering. Madonna's a mother that's mothering.
Mother that's mothering.
Diana was a mother that's mothering.
Absolutely was.
So she was mothering, but she was also very mother.
Very mother.
Okay, so tell me a bit about yourself. Are you an actual mother?
I am.
Yeah, both me and you are actual parents.
Yes, real blood
Yes.
related parents. Exactly.
So explain to the
We
people.
have a dog.
We have a dog.
He's a beautiful, beautiful boy.
He has a billion names.
Yes,
Name a few.
it's Brian. It's Link. It's
Link is the legal one.
That's
That's the name I gave him, and I was
Yes.
sick, and Selma was feeling very compassionate to make me
Yes.
feel better, and she gave him the legal name Link.
Yes,
Which was very
and
nice.
he does have. My dad calls him Sparky.
Uh,
There's
Chupa.
Tupa.
Half of our neighborhood called him Chupa. It's
Yeah.
in case anybody whose English is listening, Chupa is like
It's
a
like
Bosnian
Fluffster.
word for fluffy. Yeah,
Yeah, and we have Baby. Well, Beba, but like baby.
baby. Yeah.
What else?
In general, just all names.
Just every name on the planet. Well, I
Every
mean,
name.
he just responds to a voice,
Yeah.
not really a name.
Personally, I also have a cat. So in my private life, away
Yes.
from home, in
So
my
you're a double mother.
in my second family, I am a mother of a cat.
Mhm.
His name is Tintin,
Yeah.
and he's a baby angel, and I love him. I love him very much. So, do you think that? Do you think that you're mothering?
I am very mothering.
Do you think your mother? You think your mother? You think
Do
you're,
I?
Do you think that your mother? Do you think that your mother and that you're giving?
Would I describe myself as mother?
Would you?
I don't know. Would you describe me as mother?
That was gonna be the next
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
question. Do we describe each other as mother?
Okay.
I would. I love you to the dearest of my hearts. I wouldn't describe you as mother.
Okay.
You're
what
ju-
am I?
No.
No. What? What up? Like, how would you describe me?
Oh, well, how would I describe you?
Yeah, like
how
I'm.
would-
I'm not giving baby girl.
You're not
energy
giving
either.
baby girl. You're not giving baby girl. You're giving it's gremlin energy. For both
Okay.
of us. For both of us.
All right.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's cute. Okay. I don't.
What energy would you give to me? Am I mothering?
I don't know. You're too. Mm,
Am I fathering?
your father. You are. You kind of are fathering because you're like the fix-it guy.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
and you're not too like.
You're
more
a
of a
hippie.
nerd.
You're a hippie.
Yeah. There you
You're
go.
a hippie, and
What
I'm
would that be?
and I'm fathering.
Just like.
Just
Horse
hippie.
girl.
Just hippie. Just
Yeah.
go all around.
Yeah.
Nature gal.
Yeah.
You're a witch in the forest.
There you go. I like that.
That yeah.
But then that brings up another question: is a witch in the forest mother?
All mothering can include witches.
Yes.
Doesn't necessarily have to be a witch. You know,
Okay,
if you're a witch,
so-
doesn't necessarily mean you're mothering.
Yes. Okay. So you can be a witch that is mother, but not all witches are mother.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We're doing a great introduction for our straight friends. We're
Yes.
there-
Explaining it
this,
thoroughly.
This is a great conversation to realize what mothering truly is.
Yes.
So name a few let's say you name 5 mothers. Mothering mothers.
Mother. Okay. So we have Madonna.
Okay.
Ariana,
Okay. Of course.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Okay.
Sarah Paulson for me personally.
Absolutely. We have a blanket of Sarah Paulson.
We do. It's beautiful. Um, who else would I be like? Well, Kate Blanchett.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a man just to be like,
Inclusive.
Pedro Pascal.
There you go. That's the 5. Okay. My 5 mothers. Okay. First of all, Bayonetta. Bayonetta is mother, and she's mothering all of you. If I'm being honest, she's out mothering everybody on this planet Earth. So Bayonetta is first. Diana,
Mm-hmm.
my
How
second.
could I?
Absolutely,
Yes.
I know you're dumb. You're idiotic.
Check me out right now.
Absolutely. Indiana Jones
Okay.
is a mother. He's not. He is.
You want to share the fun fact?
He is. I'm gonna. He is a daddy, but the way he treats Short Round in the second movie is
Mother.
very mother.
Mm-hmm.
It's very mother. He's very
Absolutely.
iconic. So Indiana Jones made me realize that I'm gay. So I was watching very young. I was watching the Temple of Doom,
Yes.
and I just got a very physical reaction
Mm-hmm.
to certain
As one
scenes,
does.
as one does.
Absolutely.
That translated to fear over time.
That is the
Just
strange feeling.
it was such a strange feeling that it did translate to fear.
Yeah.
So Indiana Jones, Diana, and Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Lara Croft,
Ooh, yes.
very mother, and
You can
Angelina
really tell-
Jolie.
Yes. But we can really tell the different personalities you might have.
Absolutely, that's you know.
Because like
One could
three
say
of
that it
your-
was a
like,
great question. Ladies and gentlemen, she's covering up her mic whenever she laughs because she's
because
self-conscious.
I laugh awfully, and I don't want to put you through that. But no, you named like 3 game things,
Yeah,
and then Indiana Jones.
yeah.
It's
3
really
game
just
things: Indiana
completely
Jones and
your-
Angelina Jolie.
and Diana.
Like I'm
I
a
put Angelina Jolie in because you only remember her because she played Lara Croft.
thank you, thank you. She knows.
So
She
it's
knows.
Diana,
Okay,
3 game things, and then
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. So that's him. I am more of a, iconic women.
Yeah. You're more interested in people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay. What movies? Let's not do top 5, but like, what movies are mothering to you?
Barbie.
Absolutely.
Duh.
That's on this podcast. You're gonna hear a lot of talk about Barbie.
And a lot of in-depth analysis of the
Of
entirety of the
Barbie.
movie.
We will make one podcast episode about every second of the Barbie movie.
Yes, it's gonna be 5 hours long.
That 1 second.
Yes.
Every episode is gonna be 5 hours long.
So Barbie. What else would be my
Keep it
movie?
to 5, but doesn't have to be necessarily.
Yeah, but
5.
I'm thinking like what
What did we watch last night, Selma?
Ooh. Well, I was gonna say Devil Wears Prada before this.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's in my list too.
Yes, Legally Blonde.
Okay.
Very mother.
Is that mother or is that baby girl?
Oh, that's Baby Girl. You're right. No, you're absolutely right because it's such. But by
It's-
the end of it, it's kind of given,
it's baby girl turning into
To
mother.
mother, exactly.
It's the process
Yes.
of a mother being born.
Yes, a mother being born. What a way to put that. We should have a podcast.
We should. Oh my god. Let's go buy mics.
Oh yeah, we should. Okay, that would be my.
Top 3.
I think so.
Okay. For me, okay, 3 or 5 movies that are mother. I mean, Barbie and Devil Wears Prada definitely.
Yeah.
Mother, I was gonna say I keep wanting to say movies that I love, but the thing is, 10 Things I Hate About You. That's Baby Girl.
That is very Baby Girl.
That is so much Baby Girl. Alien.
Alien.
Alien. I don't think you did.
Did
Because
I?
if you did, you would know why it's mothering.
Okay,
Sigourney Weaver,
you're just saying words.
she's the main character of Alien,
Okay.
a fucking like sci-fi movie from the 80s or even 70s, I'm not sure.
Okay.
And she, as a woman, like, and it's not like I'm a woman and I'm dealing,
Yeah.
and all of you men suck. No, it was really like just out of all of them, she was the most resourceful one, and she won. So that's a movie that's really mothering for me. Absolutely, it is. It's so much.
Yeah.
But I would also say like Barbie, Devil Wears Prada, and I would add Alien, and Ready or Not.
Oh, Ready or Not, definitely.
That's
I
a
love
that's a
like that's a
mother movie.
horror.
And
but, like,
Scream. Scream is
Scream,
also
okay.
very mother because
Yeah,
she.
she.
Ah.
Hmm.
So tell me something about yourself outside of mothering. Let's not
Outside
let's
of-
not
yeah, let's not
let's
get
not
too much into
mention
that.
mothering for 10 minutes.
Oh, it's gonna be hard. What? I work. We
okay.
do work.
We do work.
We
We
do work.
both of us work.
Yeah. I have a dog, an apartment, little Mars, you know.
Yeah, what do you like doing in your free time?
That's a loaded question. I don't have free time.
Okay.
I don't know. I like to do puzzles. With
You like to do puzzles?
Yeah.
Yeah, we both do puzzles.
Yeah.
We love
love
we have a lot of shared activities.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think most of our activities tie directly to you.
Yeah, we're
And then
basically a
you-
couple.
Yeah. And then you play video games.
Yeah,
You know,
I
that's
play
your-
video.
for
No,
me,
I have much more of a life than you.
Cancel him, please.
You know, don't worry, they'll have their chances to cancel me. Jokes aside, I love making puzzles. I love we both love card games with each other.
Yeah, card games. are fun.
I love
Funny.
video games. I'm a very devoted gamer. I have
Yeah.
9 tattoos. You also have tattoos.
I have tattoos.
You're a
We have
tattoo
one
person?
together from the
Yes.
motherest movie of
From,
them all.
from a very mother movie, Thelma and
Thelma
Louise.
and Louise, which is cute because my name is Selma. And that's Thelma.
Yeah.
Um,
And my name is nothing like Louise.
but you know, I have my dog tattooed. I have Rebel Heart tattooed. And I have a friend of Dorothy. I hope I had to look at it. To be like,
What's my tattoo
I'm
again?
showing them.
I'm on my 9th tattoo, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So I've got. So when did you get your first tattoo?
I got 16,
16?
I think so.
That's mother. That is mother.
It's just funny because I went there with my mother, and like fully was like, yeah, sure, do it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Um,
One of your first tattoos? Is it on the rib?
Yeah,
Yeah,
on
on the rib.
directly. Didn't hurt at all. I think I don't think any of them hurt. I think the last one I did with you was hurt the most,
Yeah.
mainly because it was like the biggest one I
Yeah.
had.
Most of it is line work, to be fair.
Yeah,
And I'm not
so-
saying this to diss you because the last tattoo, like the one I'm doing currently, it's not fully done yet. It's of Bayonetta,
Yeah,
a mother.
a mother.
That it's my first like filling out tattoo, and
Yeah.
that hurts in an unimaginable way.
Yeah.
Like I was like, it's like line tattoos. I was like,
Yeah.
that's nothing. I've got 9 tattoos. Half of them are video games. I've got Luigi with a friend who she has Daisy.
Mhm.
I've got a baby's breath flower with my
Okay.
close friend. That was my first friendship tattoo
What a
that I
best
did.
friend.
I got the friendship.
Who's
tattoo
that with?
you. Sarah.
Oh yeah.
I got my first friendship. I got my other friendship tattoo with you. I got
Yeah.
the Triforce from Legend of Zelda. I got the number 13 because Death and Tarot because I'm happy.
I'm cool like that.
I got a Nintendo DS with flowers.
I love his Nintendo tattoo because every time he like it's on his stomach, like
Yeah, it's
on the side.
It's on the side. It's ribs and just
Yeah, and
like
then
the
below
down part
that.
is on the
And
stomach.
then whenever he like bends over, it just looks like it's closing, like a laptop. It's beautiful.
You know what I love
It's
about
so-
the both of us? We're looking at the laptop like it's the audience.
It's just because I've had these conversations with you, and I don't want to look at you and be like,
Yeah,
so
no, no,
you know
no.
what I love about your tat, like,
No, no, no. It's fun because whenever also I have
Yeah.
something to say, not directly to you, but to
It's like,
people, I look
hello.
at the laptop.
This is why we need a camera.
We will eventually get a camera.
A lot of my charm is in my facial expressions, and I need
You
people
would
to see
you would
it.
think so?
Yeah.
I don't know about my. I've never thought about myself that way. That a
Okay.
lot of my charm is in the way I present my face.
Mm. No, I feel like I'm very theatrical with my face when I talk, and
Okay,
then it's like,
okay.
it,
I feel like
Funny.
I feel like a lot of me comes through my talking. Talking is what I've done most of my life, and
Mm.
that's why the over talking is what I've done
Well,
most of my life.
yes.
That's what I meant, you know, in the sense that. So that's why we're doing this podcast. We both really love talking.
yeah, and like we sit here and we talk for 2 hours about absolutely nothing, and then it just like dawned upon me, we just lost millions. We did not know.
No,
what
we're
this is called.
we're not doing this to get fame or fortune.
Mhm.
We're doing this as a time box
Yeah,
to
it's
look
fun.
back in a few years
Yeah.
and be able to see what we did. And if some people,
We are gonna cringe at this. I know.
I know by
And I
heart.
cannot
know
wait for that.
next week.
I know. No, it's gonna be funny because we're gonna turn it on in like 30 years, and then we're gonna watch it and like, oh, ew, and then we're gonna get to this moment where I say we're gonna cringe.
And then we're gonna
I'm
be
gonna
like,
cringe again.
absolutely. No, but it's gonna be nice to have a little time slot of what we were like before. So it's a lot of fun. It's just
Yeah, it's gonna be
talking to
great
you is
once we
always
get-
fun.
Aw, thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, I love you too.
Aw.
Oh. No, but it also is a way of like, so your boyfriend's in Germany,
Yeah, my boyfriend's in Germany.
so it's a fun way for him to keep up with us.
Yeah, and for
Hi.
friends and family. Hello.
Yeah, I have
boyfriend in
I
Germany.
have some friends in the outskirts
Mm,
of
yeah.
buttfuck nowhere that we live in, so it's buttfuck Nevada. Sorry, how do you not know where we live?
Sorry, God.
But it's gonna be a fun opportunity for them to like I don't know if people eventually miss me and I don't have the time, just listen to me talk for
Yeah,
2 hours and
it's
here
the
you
same.
go. It's a present on you.
Exactly.
It's people should thank us for this
They really should. Awards, ceremonies.
accolades,
Absolutely.
everything, everything possible. So we're gonna work on the structure of this podcast.
We will.
We will have questions that we always do.
Yeah.
So what will we do? Not in the structure because that a lot of that's my idea, but like
Okay. What?
your idea was like what are we gonna talk about? Movies, people.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about movies. We're gonna talk about people. We're gonna have a person of the week, and we're gonna talk
a
about
mother of
a
the
mother
week.
of the week. Yeah, but we're gonna have like, okay, so in this episode we're gonna be talking about Margot Robbie, and then we're gonna go into
Yeah.
more and more details about her and what we love and what we like.
But
what
then
we
we'll
dislike.
also do a separate episode
Mhm.
for Harley Quinn,
Yeah.
the movie, like her.
Yeah,
but
that
was an
she's in or
adaptation of
something,
Harley Quinn, and then another 14 episodes for Barbie.
Absolutely.
Doesn't mean if we're doing Meryl Streep that we're also doing Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, exactly. So there's gonna be a lot of that, and we're gonna. But you know, you'll catch the drift of it eventually.
We'll both catch the drift.
yeah.
That's the thing. I don't care if they catch the drift.
We need to catch the
We need
drift.
to catch the drift of it. But I was thinking in the beginning, first just a half an hour of catching up,
Yeah, chit
how your
chatting.
week has been,
Yeah.
and
And-
see where life takes us.
Yes, and then by the end of it, we're gonna have a little like 10-minute segment on the Mother of the Week,
Mother of the week.
which is gonna be like something that happened to us or someone
Something
we
we
saw.
saw on the phone, something,
Something.
some person we saw on the street.
Exactly, and it's gonna be cute.
You know who's Mother of the Week for me this
Hmm.
week? Us.
We are Mother of the Week.
We started this podcast.
We're doing
Selma. We're here looking into each other's eyes. We cleaned this whole house.
We did.
We live in a mansion.
it.
It's an
Yes,
expansive
Gold
space.
Planet.
We had to, plan our day. We had to wake up at 6
Yeah.
to absorb the sunlight so the floors can dry by the time it's night because the house is so huge.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's crazy. No, we live in an apartment. It's cute, That's all.
I still live with
Describe.
my parents, but I also live in this apartment. I
Yeah.
have two apartments and I have two apartments and I'm 22.
There you go. Accomplished a lot in life.
Accomplished a lot in life.
No, but we're here. We're
We're-
hate us.
We're the worst.
I know.
And you're gonna, viewers, you're gonna realize that
Very soon.
over this hour that we're probably
Yeah.
gonna talk. So tell me more about mothering.
I was like mothering.
About mothering. Why did we decide? Okay, so
Well, I
a
think
lot
it's
of
mainly
things.
because this is what we talk about in general.
yes,
Like we
mothering.
will pick something that we love or someone that we love, and we will have like an hour-long conversation about that person
Yeah.
and an in-depth analysis of.
Yeah. And we
everything.
will sidetrack a lot.
Yes.
Don't expect us to stay on top.
No, don't do that. So, but yeah, so we're gonna do that, and we're
Yeah.
gonna talk about people. And we're gonna talk about things that we love.
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie.
Margot Robbie. We're gonna do a separate episode for every Golden Girl.
Absolutely. Oh my God. We
It-
need to start with Betty White though.
Of course, she's my favorite. She's
She
my
is
favorite.
the
It's
most
her, and
one.
now Sophia is my second.
Really?
Yeah, I really like Sophia. I love an old mom from Sicily. It's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm the
love it.
best.
No, I love Sophia. I've always, and I've always said that. Um, but I think,
Do you think Mother will get out of style?
I mean, probably.
I'm not so sure because I think Mother's been around for a while. I think it's just gonna be oversaid, like overplayed.
Yeah,
Like yes,
overplayed,
Mother
overdone.
God, slave with the house down. Period. T on cis hunty.
Absolutely. Work.
That's
Work.
yeah. That's when you said we did sure. Kiki Palmer,
Kiki
another
Palmer.
mother,
Very
another
much
mother.
so, mother.
And then on October we could have like a Halloween month.
Yes.
Yeah. Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer Tilly, but also from a Halloween movie.
Oh, Jamie Lee
Jamie
Curtis.
Lee
Jamie Lee Curtis
Curtis.
with yogurt. With yogurt.
With yogurt?
Do you not know?
No.
So Jamie Lee Curtis, for anybody who doesn't know, did a lot of yogurt ads, like Activia yogurt ads,
As she should.
and everybody's making fun of her for that.
Come on.
Everybody's also making fun of her for not being well taught on the Palestinian war.
Okay. I'm not.
We're not getting into
I'm
that,
not
but
getting political.
we're not getting political in this podcast. What are we getting in this podcast? Mother.
Getting into mother, getting out of mother.
Is your name Bella Hadid?
My name is
Bella
Bella
Hadid.
I originally wanted this podcast to be called Whining with Wine
Mm-hmm.
because I drink. Because I'm
I
an
know.
alcoholic.
I would like to take this moment to say something I very rarely say. I'm sober.
Yes, he is indeed, which is hilarious because he's 22 years of age. He had enough time to develop an alcohol problem to figure out that he has one
Has an alcohol
and stop.
problem.
And stop 2 years ago.
I think even more than 2 years. I think
Yeah.
I haven't properly drunk since like I wasn't in college when I stopped drinking alcohol.
Okay, so like 18?
So, like,
19?
18 years ago, yeah. When I
You
was 3,
were 18.
I was 18, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
18 or 19.
so by the time he was 18 years old, he figured out he has an alcohol problem and quit drinking.
One time, my
So great about our society.
I know. So in my college, I study English, and at the end, because we're pretending to be posh, we have this little thing called a tea party,
Okay.
and on that tea party, we had fun. We talked. I read tarot to everyone, and
People do that, by the way.
it's very tiring. That's why I
Okay.
stopped. I didn't stop because I don't believe in it. Because even at the time, I wasn't like the biggest believer in it.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a fun way to sit down and talk
Yeah.
and introspect.
Yeah.
But it's very tiring
Yeah.
and it gets scary.
That's what I kind of want it,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you the cards.
Okay, great.
I can teach you
Yeah,
some of
I
the
really want to
openings.
get into the witch aesthetic of it all.
Yeah. No, and I have really pretty cards.
Right.
So I was reading tarot to everybody. I was kind of keeping the party alive. So and then our professor goes like, "Yeah, let's go out and have a drink." And she's like, "I know that you don't drink," and actually she didn't say, "I know that you don't drink." We were talking later, and then I was telling a story about my teenage drunkenhood,
Uh-huh.
and she's like, "I thought you didn't drink," and I was like, "Yeah, I stopped."
I stop. That's my favorite lore about you. just the fact that, like, yes, I'm an alcoholic. I stopped drinking. I do not drink for the past 2 years. How old are you? 22.
22.
Like, Americans are dying right now.
Americans right
Like-
now at our age
Are starting to.
are starting to
Develop
develop
an-
an alcohol problem.
But that's the thing. I think we have it right. Like, get it out of the system.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you're- Because, yeah, I drink. But I drink in, like, I will have,
Yeah.
like, a bottle of wine on a
You
weekend.
still do, and you still
You know.
you drink very responsibly, which you wouldn't do now
Yeah,
had
if
you
I
not had the experience
Yeah, if
as
I
a
hadn't-
teenager.
if I hadn't been drinking since I was 15, now I would be
Absolutely.
like passed out every night, and I can't do that as an adult with a job.
With a
and
job,
child.
yeah, it's it's much better to fuck up your high school than to fuck up your job.
Yeah, and it's really hard to fuck up. Like, look,
What?
What are you gonna do?
Well, how would you fuck up high
How
school
would you
even
fuck
more
up
than
high
you
school?
did?
Exactly.
So how many hours of the 4 years of high school have you been to high school?
Have I been inside the school? I would say it was half and half, to be completely fair.
To be completely fair, it was
Yes,
half and half.
because I
So
had
two
this
years
system.
of
Let
the
me tell
four
them.
years of high school you've been in high school.
Exactly. And here's how I did it. And I think second year was the worst one. Because, like, first year, you're like, oh, it's a new thing. So you're, like, figuring out how much you can do and how much you can skip and what you can do. And the second year, I didn't give a fuck at that point, and I was so like, nobody saw me ever. And then third and fourth year, I was like, I'll be here every once in
Okay.
a while. But what I would do is I had, let's say I skipped school for 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to the doctors, and I'd be like, hey, my knee hurts. So, and it has to be some. I'm just like, kids, don't do this. But if you're gonna
But
do it
if
right,
if you're gonna absolutely do it right.
yes. So
Don't be like with this one classmate of mine who just completely faked it and then
Mm.
made herself the victim all the time.
yeah, no, just own up to it. But go to the doctors, lie your ass off. But don't say, oh, I have a sore throat. No, go with something that they need like a picture of. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I would go. I have my knee hurts. I can't step on it. And then they would like look at it, blah blah blah. And then they'll go. You would have to go get an X-ray. And then they would give me
You're crazy.
I know. They would give me the note
Okay.
for the
Doctor's note. So
doctor
yeah,
note,
yeah.
So I'd be like, I didn't go to school for these 2 days because I couldn't. Then they would give me a note for that. Then I'd be like, I'm not gonna go today because it still hurts. And he's like, okay, for the 3 days you get a note. And then I would take the thing that they gave me to go get the X-ray, flip it over, right, and then have it for later on. So I would just like, let's say, 2 weeks from that point, I don't go to school for 2 days. I can just write on the back of that thing, like,
Uh-huh.
Miss da 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 da. Then skip school today for
Absolutely.
the reason of this and this and that. I just sign it randomly, and I'd go to the teacher and be like, "Oh, they ran out of notes, and he had to like write it on this," and she'd
That's
see it.
genius.
I know. Just
And
I
if you
did
took
that
some of
randomly.
that ingenuity and put it into the school,
I would have a doctorate by now.
yeah, doctor, by the age of 22.
Absolutely.
My sister's 25. She just got it.
There you go. Better. But I finished high school, and that was
And
it.
now you work in a call center and life is great.
Life is beautiful.
Life is beautiful.
And not to be too not sentimental, but not to be too
Cheesy.
emotional, cheesy. Don't take life too seriously.
Who the fuck takes life too seriously?
Like no, but I mean, people like you don't worry about a failed grade.
Absolutely.
It doesn't. It's not gonna matter
But
at all.
that's what I think is beautiful about teenagehood
Yeah.
is that everything on planet Earth mattered so much.
Yeah.
In that moment, a
I
failed
miss
grade.
emotions.
I miss emotions. I miss failing a grade and being like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I don't know how I'll ever live again.
Yeah.
Now, my supervisor calls me about something bad I did, and I go like, oh, thank you, bro.
Thanks. Cool.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I will,
Yeah.
I'll take it to brain.
I'll fix it, but I'm not gonna cry about
I'm
it.
not gonna cry over a spilled
That's the
milk.
thing.
I will
Exactly.
cry over actual spilled milk
Yes, I will cry if I step into something wet every time. Jesus
because of the
Christ,
spilled
that-
milk.
Yes.
But I will cry over the loss of milk.
Mm-hmm.
Harvey milk.
Harvey Weinstein. Now,
We said we wouldn't get
let's
political.
talk about. That's not political. That's funny at this point. He's
Okay.
dead. I don't care. I mean, allegedly. I don't
Allegedly.
know.
Hey.
Who are you surprised by the most? And you can't say Stephen Hawking because duh.
I didn't follow the list because I'm of the opinion that some people just meant to have a splish splash.
Me too. I think that okay, so for example, I'm really a big fan of Kate Blanchett.
Yes. And
She
you
happened to
can,
be on it.
at that point, if word got out, you'd lie to yourself,
No.
which I get. You
Yeah.
know, like
But it's like she was on it, and I'm like, there's not a chance in hell.
that she went to Little Boys.
Yeah, Jim Carrey.
No way.
That's what I'm saying.
Jim Carrey is
Like,
mother. Jim
Absolutely,
Carrey is
mother.
mother who saw what's his name, Wicked Game Singer, Chris Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
He saw him kiss. She's not Drew Barrymore. She's not.
Kate. Is it Kate?
No, not Kate Hudson. She was Princess Fiona. Cameron Diaz.
Cameron
Cameron
Diaz,
Diaz.
yes.
He saw her saw him kiss Cameron Diaz.
fully harassed her. I don't know if you saw that video, but it's like they're at an award show and he's trying desperately to like kiss her and shit, and she's like pulling away and everything.
And he's
It
being
was
quote
so
unquote
awful.
funny.
Yeah,
And then Jim Carrey comes on and
Like, just-
fucking makes out with that man.
exactly. And that's like if you are aware that what that was sexual harassment, you're not diddling kids.
You're not diddling kids.
Is that normal?
It is normal. Don't
We're
worry.
having
It's
technical
just-
difficulties.
We're not having technical difficulties.
I
It's
am
just
dumb, so I think that we are.
it's my laptop trying to be like, hey, let's not just have one screen on time
Yeah.
because it's an OLED display and
Okay.
it'll get burnt into the
Mhm.
body. So don't worry.
Okay.
Do you want me to
No,
just
no,
do
no, it's
this
fine.
and-
I just,
See,
you
it's
know,
still
yeah,
going
it's
on.
doing its thing. We're cool. So there's certain people on the list that I'm like, you just went snorkeling.
Yeah,
There was a
and,
party.
and you turned a blind eye, which
But maybe some people didn't know. I mean, it's an island.
it's an island. Yeah.
It's
But
huge.
also, turning a blind eye, is it who of us can say that they haven't turned a blind eye to so many things, and then you're a celebrity,
Yeah,
and
but I don't think I would turn a blind eye to,
diddling kids.
diddle.
No, but that's the thing.
That's funny.
As a celebrity, you kind of, I can't do anything here.
Yeah, I mean, if fucking Bill Clinton's there, you're not gonna go against Bill Clinton as fucking Kate. Like, what are you gonna do?
Make a movie. Be Bill Clinton.
Yes. Huh? Sometimes I'll just nod at the things you say, and then later on be like, what? Huh?
Act as Bill Clinton
Yeah.
in a movie.
But I'm saying like that there's no way of knowing.
There's no way.
Also, what did Stephen Hawking really do? Like,
He had little people.
yeah, do math.
Do you know about that?
I know it's a
He had-
meme, but I don't know
he
if it's
had
real.
he had little people do math, and he liked to watch them have a hard time trying to reach the blackboard.
What?
Anyways,
Did you know that he allegedly? I don't know why I'm saying allegedly. He's dead. Nobody's suing me. But he
no, but still, allegedly.
yeah.
Let's be respectful. So.
he cheated on his wife with a nurse.
Oh, that I heard about that too. That he wasn't the best husband.
Oh.
I don't know. That's the thing.
That's like, first of all,
There's a beautiful video of like trying to fall asleep, like when you're trying to fall asleep, and there's this guy who has like a very nice voice, and he was like, Stephen Hawking cheated on his wife, and that does make me sad. But if Stephen Hawking is so smart, and then he rationalizes
Mhm.
everything, and it's so like, whoa, like that man is smarter than Stephen Hawking.
yeah,
Emotional intelligence
Emotional
is much more
intelligence.
important
absolutely
in this
is.
day and age than anything else on the planet Earth.
Because, okay, information was very valuable before. You had to know a lot of facts for you to, but now everything is at a touch of a button.
Yeah,
You can find
absolutely.
everything out you need to know. It's right there in front of you. And I
Absolutely.
think that, sure, it's fun to know things and you should aspire to that, but it's not important. It's not that important.
It is, seek knowledge
Yeah.
that you want, but none of that holds a candle if you don't understand Candle in the Wind.
I wouldn't have said it better myself. Absolutely.
Do you think Elton John is mother?
Listen, I'm gonna put my personal feelings aside.
Okay.
He is mother
Okay.
in a very objective looking way.
Okay.
I'm not personally a big fan of him because he's very mean to Madonna, and I live and breathe for Madonna.
Absolutely.
So-
Have you ever seen Madonna live?
How could I forget? I did. I saw Madonna perform. It was a life-changing. Well, here's the thing. Personally,
Mm-hmm.
I was very underwhelmed, not by her, because she did a beautiful, wonderful, amazing performance. And truthfully better than I thought she would, because she is in her, older age.
Yeah. She is ancient. She used to be young when Jesus was alive.
Somebody made a joke, it's like she used to babysit Jesus.
So funny. No, because it's funny to do a joke of like she's so old, she's like Jesus' age, and then
Yeah.
being like she is older
Older
than
than
Jesus,
Jesus.
you know,
In a
she
creative way.
in a creative way. There's the drag queen did a joke about RuPaul being old, and she was like, she signed the Declaration of Independence as parent slash guardian. See, that's funny because like saying like she signed it.
Yeah,
Okay, sure.
sure.
As parent slash guardian, and that is
Hilarious. Um, but I did see her live, and then there I saw people. Well, it was in Germany,
yeah,
which you can't really expect Germans to be
having a
turned
good
up,
time.
because
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which is weird because that's the country of a nightclub life.
Yeah, Berlin, just Berlin.
Just Berlin?
I
You
feel like,
think so?
and the
Okay.
rest of Germany is very like stoic.
Okay.
Anyway, I went there. There's people in sweatpants giving me dirty looks for like busting it open, and I don't understand why you paid that much for a ticket. Because whoever's sitting next to me paid the same amount for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
ticket that I did, and it's like you paid that much to just come here and like not knowing a single song, just going there
Except hung up.
fuck hung up. The point is, like you go there, you don't know any songs. You're just going there because it's a name.
Yeah, because it's
your-
Madonna,
It's Madonna, and I'm gonna go.
it's like going to the opera.
Yeah. Which, sure, if you're gonna go to the opera, like, sit your ass down and shut up. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But if you're at a Madonna concert, know at least, because this was her greatest hits tour.
Absolutely.
Learn the hits. Like, nobody's asking you to.
To know the Dead Mom song.
Yes. Or fucking. I'm going banana. Like, there's a song that's called I'm Going Bananas. You would love it.
I would love it.
But anyway, so that was kind of.
She's not gonna come out there showing her movies.
Yes. So, but anyway, I had a great time looking at her and being, but it was so like such an out of body experience for me.
I can understand that.
Because if I felt it to the fullest extent, I would have passed out.
Okay.
I know that much.
Okay. I am going to Adele this year.
Yes,
I
you are.
managed to get tickets, and I got like pretty cheap tickets. Like I'm gonna be far away from her, but I am glad we were supposed to go together, but it was
It was like a
fin-
rush to get it.
financially hard
Yeah, and
month,
also there
and
was
just
people, like,
it was
so
hard to get
Jesus.
Adele tickets.
And like, she started off with like 2, 3,
I think 3,
like
and
3, and ended up with 10.
now there's
dates.
gonna be 10 dates. Jesus. But no, I got the last date, which is, it's fun to do a last date. I think it's like, goodbye, everybody.
Yeah.
It's if I would either do the first or the last. That's, and
At this point, I do it anyway.
yeah. No, I would love to buy like a 500 euro, like to be in front of her.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hi, babes.
Hi, babe.
Um,
The littlest babe.
but I am glad that I'm going alone now because I don't think anybody should experience me in that way. I don't think anybody should look at me
Yeah.
and see me except complete strangers who will never see
Yes.
me again.
Yeah. There was a guy at Madonna concert. Okay, so the guy
Was he
staying-
gay?
This is so funny because I was about to describe him. Had a blouse on with the full face of makeup.
So straight.
He loves pussy.
Munching down.
So there was a guy next to me. He was kind of like you, the level of fan of you. He
A
knows
Madonna.
songs.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
he
know
knows some
some.
songs, but he's not screaming, crying.
Yeah.
And the guy in front of me, she comes out on stage. So I'm standing behind him, and he, as she's like rising up, starts bawling, and I'm not even kidding you. He's like, like
And
just tears falling, and I
you
tap him
you're
on the
behind him like are.
I tap him on the shoulder. He turns around. We hold hands and cry. It was a beautiful experience. After
that's
that,
the
it
thing.
got a bit too much for me, so I hung up with the other dude. It was great.
No, like concerts are really like an opportunity to find your people,
Yeah.
find your crowd.
I love that. Like 2 seconds ago, I was like, people just weren't giving enough.
No, just the rest of the audience.
Yeah, there was like a few people around me who were kind of like me, but there's like a couple sitting next to me the entire time. Dirty animal.
It's Madonna.
It's Madonna. What do you want from me? She literally. Point is, it was great.
I'm glad that you had fun at that concert. I am going to have so much fun at Adele. I don't know, rip my shirt apart.
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
as you should.
So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be my first time in Germany, which is gonna be fun as well.
Really, I've never been before.
I've never been to Germany. I've been to Austria,
Okay.
where fun story. Me and my we were on scooters,
Yeah.
like the kids. We were on the
Yeah.
before electric scooters.
Fuck electric.
Fuck electric scooters. They're not mothering.
No. You're not even a baby girl.
They're nothing. No, no, no. Not even. Baby girl is a very good thing.
Yeah.
Let's not.
But it's less than. Hello.
So scooters. Me and my close family friend, we were like, okay, let's just go run around. And then of course, our family was like, what the fuck? Where are these kids? And we're riding and riding and riding, and they found us. We're just waiting for them by McDonald's.
Of course you are.
Tell me that's not a thing that describes me perfectly. So, how about just to introduce each other in the first episode? How about I say five things about you, and you say 5 things about
Okay,
me.
great. You go first.
I go first. No, let's. I'm not gonna. We're not going into depths. And,
Okay,
you
yeah,
know,
just
just
random,
random 5 things that are important to each other.
Yes. What's important to me about you and what's important to you about me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
What's important to me about you? Number 1 is that you're a pan. You would say that you're a pan,
Yeah.
a pan or bi. You know,
Yeah,
you wouldn't get
it's funny
offended.
that you said pan instead of pansexual because it's like, oh, you're a pan.
You're a pan. Hi.
European. Yeah.
And I really appreciate that a lot about you, because I would give the world to
With a
have your
preference.
sexuality.
Well, actually, no. I have my biggest attraction is to
Tim Curry in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
exactly like give me a man give me Jeffree Star. That's what I want.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know.
Well, looks wise.
But when
Like
it
a
comes
very
to-
genderly ambiguous
Exactly.
person.
But when it comes to like people who actually would have sex with me,
People who are attracted to women.
who are attracted to women, I'm more attracted to women than men.
Okay. Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a
It's a
it
fun
depends
little
on the
thing.
person, really. I'm more of like a vibes person.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's what pansexual people are, I think.
Yeah, but it's easier just to say about like Demi Lovato being like it's easier just to go by she. I don't want to explain data. But essentially, yeah. There's
Okay.
this bye.
Bye. Okay.
Bye, bye, bye. Okay, for you, what's important to me? You are a very good friend.
Thank you.
No, genuinely, like in a sense of when I need you for something, you will show up for me, and that's
Yeah.
Very-
And I feel like people around me don't view it as a big deal to get help from me.
exactly. I never feel bad for asking you to help me because I know
Absolutely.
you genuinely want to do it.
Yeah, and you'll buy a lot of shit from me later on.
Yeah.
You know, it all balances out.
Yeah, it equals itself out, and it's fun, and I always have fun with you.
And you're
I-
never like, hey, do this, I'm gonna buy you this.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, do this, and then months later, I'm gonna see a jacket, and you're
Yeah,
gonna
like-
buy it for me, so we can stay in the store and watch a man take off his
Love
shirt.
it. I love people who do that, by the way, in general. I'm gonna go to
Absolutely.
a store, take it all off in the middle of the store, just try it on.
That I very much respect, without it being like, Sachaski, I'm gonna take my shirt off.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, this is a nice shirt. Boom, boom, I put it on.
Yeah, and it's like, woo.
Hello.
Hello.
Aw. Our dog just went, what?
What? One thing I love about you, you never make me feel like. So we kind of share an apartment, and we are both owners of the dog.
Yeah.
And I never felt like, I mean, you are the primary caretaker of both him and this house,
Yeah.
but I never felt like I'm overstepping any boundaries.
Yeah.
And I always felt like you could tell me if I
Yeah.
am, but I never felt like I did, and
Yeah.
that's beautiful. I watch you, Biz.
You did. Can I tell him tell
Yeah,
them I
yes,
wiped
you
your
can.
ass?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so as we already established, he is a recovering alcoholic. However, one night he got he got a little dizzy, got a little spunky, and
Yeah.
he
That
which
was a great opportunity for you to see that I'm not being funny
yeah.
when
that's
I
the
say
thing.
that I'm an alcoholic.
So the way we were drinking, so we had a big those cartons of wine.
We
And
call them Barbara.
Barbara, dog, mother.
Is Barbara mother?
So
This podcast is more for us than anybody
I
else.
know,
I'm
it's
just
fine.
now realizing that, but I don't give a shit.
me neither. It's like we get it. And
We get
who's
it,
gonna
and-
get it is gonna get it.
Yeah.
But so we had that full, like it was 3 liters of it in
Yeah,
there
yeah, yeah.
at least.
Yeah. It's a full 5 pack, and then you
Yeah.
probably by that time wasted 2.
Yeah. So we were the way we would drink is like I would pour myself a glass and him a glass. He would chug his glass right away.
Because that's the only way I ever knew how to drink.
Yeah, and then he would wait for me to finish mine, and then like do that all over again. And it was funny because by the time we were at our 8 or 9 glass, I think,
Yes.
he goes to throw up, which Sure.
It's yeah.
and I'm sitting at the edge of the door, still drinking, just looking at him throw up. It was funny. And then he sits because he has to poop. And he sits, and his head is dangling down completely. And then he's just like, I can't, can you wipe my ass? And then I did. Then I put him to bed completely naked. Like,
Completely
fully
naked, and we didn't have curtains at that time. And we live on ground floor.
Ground floor, no curtains. He's butt ass naked. And I had to, I mean, I didn't have to, but I chose
You
to.
chose to sleep
Sleep in the
in the living room. Yeah.
And I
That was the
covered
most
him up
embarrassing
and
part.
everything,
That was the
then-
most embarrassing part.
But I slept.
Waking up and
Oh.
being like, oh, she had to sleep in the fucking living room.
It was so funny. By the time that you woke up, it was like. Also, we didn't have any heating or anything. Like it was just you butt naked. I mean, I covered you, but then.
I turned.
Took everything
Yeah,
off.
absolutely.
Anyway, that was a fun bonding experience.
That was a
for
fun
us.
bonding experience, and like I said, it was an important part to see.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I like that you never make me feel like I'm not part of something. Like I when I say my dog, I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
When I say like we share this apartment, I don't feel bad.
With the dog, more so than the apartment. Because apartment, yeah, I usually am the one.
Yeah,
like, I
you're the
sleep
one.
here,
But
you know?
like if I say like, oh, we can go to my other apartment, you're never gonna be like, actually.
No, but with the
I
dog,
pay
it
rent.
genuinely is like we share equal amount of responsibility. for him.
Absolutely, and he shares equal amount of love for
Yeah.
all 3 of us, including
Yeah.
her boyfriend who's not here.
But so
So that's my
Yeah,
second
sorry.
thing.
yeah. My second thing, you introduced me to a lot of things,
Oh, okay.
and I really like that because I'm not the one to go scavenging for things.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
really like to fall into rabbit holes,
Yeah.
and then I'll be like,
Like
Hey.
you introduced me to Inside Number 9, and I cannot imagine my life without
oh,
that show.
is that show Mother?
That show is so mother and father and sister and brother. That show is everything.
everything to you. Yeah, I
Um,
completely get that. You introduced me to like a few songs,
Mhm.
but you're not one to find like
Yeah.
random things.
Yeah.
You will be like, hey, don't be a prissy bitch and watch this famous like
Yeah.
universally loved thing.
Yeah.
Stop
that's true.
being a prima donna.
Yeah, because there was I think less now than before, but you were very much so like, I don't like it because it's popular.
I had a phase of that,
Yeah,
and
and
but
I hate-
overplaying sometimes does add into diminishing a
Sure.
piece of work.
Yeah, because
like-
a lot of people hype it, and then when we
Something
actually
that's
get
not
to it-
good.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then we actually get to it. It's like, like
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Wouldn't
down.
know. Never been a part of it.
Me neither. I'm assuming, but it's not that good. Nothing
Okay.
is in this world.
Okay.
Um,
For me, it's the Nolan Batman trilogy, so the
Okay.
Christian Bale Batman movies.
okay.
Everyone's like, "Oh my God, they'll change your life." They're the most cliched thing to
Yeah.
ever exist, and they don't feel like Batman to me. And I understand that everybody has a different interpretation of Batman,
Yeah.
but just that wasn't, Batman doesn't wear hockey pads. A friend of
Absolutely.
mine will very much like that.
You're like, you know who you are.
You know who you are. Hi there. I hope you're listening. I bet if she does listen, she's just gonna text me like Batman doesn't wear hockey pads.
Hilarious. You know.
Okay, my third one. What do I very much appreciate about you? What I love about you? Why do I consider you such a good friend? You're the closest person who to understanding me.
Okay.
I have a philosophy of understanding other people's heart isn't
Mhm.
hard, it's impossible.
Okay.
So like no two people will ever fully have the same concept of something.
Yeah.
But I feel you're one of the people, like I have a friend that I think understands me like even more, but you're one of the people where I'm like never gonna not talk to you about something.
Okay.
You're gonna be one of the. I'm not gonna text you about emotional stuff because
Yeah.
I don't like talking about emotional stuff over text. But you will
That's
be
the only way I can do it.
Emotional
over
stuff.
text. Yeah, 'cause
Emotional stuff. No, I go okay. You could
Yeah.
text me like, "Oh my God, you mean so much
Yeah,
to me,"
you're
and
my
I'm
whole world.
okay.
Cool.
Cool. I'm
Yeah.
at work, Selma.
No, I'm saying like more like bad things. Like I
Okay.
can tell you I love you and everything, but if I have
Yeah.
a problem with someone, I cannot get myself to be like
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
face to
If
face to
if
that
if
person.
if I hit your mother,
Yeah,
you
which
would
I
be
mean, yeah,
like,
thank you. My mother is not mothering.
if I hit somebody you loved, and
Yeah.
you wouldn't to my face.
Yeah, let's say
You'd be
you
like-
get angry and hit him too much, or like
Okay,
or something.
hit the
you know?
dog too much or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel I wouldn't say anything in the moment, and then I would get
Later
pissed.
over text.
Yeah,
I
I'd be
understand
like,
that.
hey, that was. Yeah.
No, but you will get me the most. You will get my sense of humor the most. You will.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, I like playing like those quiz type video games with you, because I'll answer a question very dryly and
Yeah.
nobody will get it. Like,
Yeah.
what's the worst thing a waiter can? No, how does a waiter tell a girl that he realizes that she's drunk? And then I write like, "You're
You're
drunk," you know. And that's the peak of
I
comedy.
know,
for
it
me.
really is.
So I'm very thankful for that.
I think kind of same to you because I think we talk to each other in a very like, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
that thing,
We,
yeah,
we get each other, which is
That's
going to be
it.
very fun for podcasting.
I know because it's gonna be us, yeah, that,
That,
yeah, brilliant.
yes, so much.
Love.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we have a very similar sense of humor, and I like that because I don't think I have it with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like there are people who are objectively funny,
Absolutely.
but it's
you
like
know.
they're not gonna get me,
Yeah.
you know, they're gonna laugh at me, which
Yeah.
is just annoying. Because sometimes I'll say something at work, and nobody's gonna look at me, and I'm like, oh. You were here. Get it.
I like what I like about what I like about the two of us. We will reminisce over the same thing for 50 times,
Yes.
and it's not even the thing of I forgot that I told you. I'll say
Yeah.
like, "Hey, remember that thing that I told you yesterday about that we remembered?
Yeah.
Let's
How
remember
fun
it
was
again.
that?
Let's remember it again."
Yeah.
And it's not like we peaked in high school. We're talking about things that happened a week ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just you're just a very comforting, warm, and
Aw.
comfortable person.
Aw.
So it's just really nice
Very
to
good
hang
cry.
out with you. Yeah, I'm usually not this corny to you,
I
but you
know.
know,
I
let's
see your like legs, like your toes are clenching.
let's start off the podcast with something nice. You know,
Sure.
let's
Yeah,
let's give the
get
people
this out of the way.
let's
and then
give
we
the
can
people
just
and
keep-
then next episode I'll punch you in the face.
There you go.
It will be balanced
It's
out.
gonna be great. Yeah, and I have one more. I think, right?
Yeah.
About you. Well, I'm just gonna say something in general, like about you.
General one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you're a very like he is the type of a person just
Don't be
nerdy.
afraid. Thank you.
You know.
Thank you.
I
I'm
always
nerdy.
confuse like nerd and geek.
Some people will fight you that one is the other.
Yeah.
I would for myself say nerd, and
Yeah.
for me nerd is
Yeah,
I
you have a
love
lot of
Batman
niche-
and
yeah.
Star Wars and
Very, and a lot
some
of
people
niche
would say that
interests.
that's geek.
Yeah.
I don't fight any side.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you think that's geek, sure. If you think that's not, sure. It's modern language and it's. But I am very much so a nerd.
Wow.
I love Batman. I love comic books. I love any like a lot of niche video games.
Yeah, I have a lot of niche interests, and what I love about our relationship is that I don't need to like half of the things that you like.
Yeah, no, I'll explain them
But
to
you'll
you.
explain it to me, and I'm always happy to listen. You know?
Absolutely.
I'm always-
No, it's dumb to talk to people about your interests without trying to explain it to them.
Yeah.
Like you will talk to me about something that I don't know, and you
Mhm.
will tell me the whole story.
Yeah.
You won't just be like, "Oh, this Friends episode,"
Yeah.
and I'll just expect me to know all the
You chose
characters.
Friends of All Things when I'm a very mediocre fan of it.
I know, but I'm.
Yeah,
I know.
I know.
It's a thing that I really don't. I haven't seen an episode.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, what's the point of not being like, "Hey, let me just explain why I like this so much"?
Yeah. And it's fun that I can, like, you can do that and I can do that.
Yeah.
You know? And it's never like, oh, you're annoying me or I'm annoying you.
And our friendship means very much to either both
Yes.
of us. So that's
It's very special.
it's very special. We're both looking at each other
Gross.
with dead eyes.
It's very special.
It's very special. We both love Bob's Burgers.
Love.
Is
See,
that show
okay,
mother?
a perfect way to describe us, and I think the perfect way to end this episode is
Absolutely.
I am Alinda, he is a Jean.
And there's no like
And there's not a single
thing different about
yes.
Linda and you and Jean and me.
him. Not a single like thing that's different.
If you wanna meet me,
Mhm.
watch just a few episodes
Yes.
with Jean in them.
Absolutely.
And for you, just watch that episode where Linda talks about wanting to go to New York as a kid.
Yes.
Because she loved Madonna.
I wanted to go desperately seeking Susan in New York. It was so funny. And also, all her random things of just going like, oh, he's twitching, what's wrong? I think our dog is having a nightmare. It's adorable. It's okay, buddy.
Now he's looking at me like, what the fuck?
Why did you wake me up, you fucking whore?
Yeah.
Anyway,
So we're gonna run it out to a perfect hour, and I
Yeah.
think that's beautiful.
that's great.
You're a Linda.
I'm a Linda.
Jean.
Bob the Mayor.
Bob the Mayor. Oh wait, whose mother this? Oh wait, we're mother this week.
We're mother this
We're
week.
mother
That's
this
this
week.
week with us, and we did a lot today. We do a lot in general in life.
We do a lot in life, but we also do nothing.
Yeah, we.
And
have
we
a
also
great
use that
balance.
expression a lot. It's everything and nothing.
Yeah, it's everything and nothing. But I think we have a great balance in our lives.
Yin yang, baby.
Yes, absolutely. It's great. Yeah.
That's about
That's
it. That's about it. Remember to skip the cracks, and remember to love your moms, and
Mhm.
remember to love the mothers.
The mothers.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Love you.